topic today. Did you know that the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians have made an investment in the youth of the tribe, and they have become a financial partner in the recently released video game Beyond Blue? It's super cool, interactive, and very educational. And joining us on Good Things to tell us more is Cyrus Ben. He's the tribal chief of the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, and Jason Grissom, which is the director of administration for the office. So welcome, guys.
Hello, how you doing today?
I'm happy to have both of you on, and either one can answer the question, but who brought the idea of video games up as a smart tactic for teaching and not just distracting the tribal youth there on the tribe?
I think initially the youth are the ones that brought up the idea of creating some type of video game that they were interested in, and it started with a video stickball game, which we play here on the reservation, and that branched off to other aspects as well, and eventually led to the Beyond Blue project that we have going on right now.
Well, this is a very exciting project. It's beautifully done. I've done a little digging on it. So tell us a little bit more about Beyond Blue, the video game.
It's a virtual marine learning type video game. Kids will get to log on to the video, and while they're playing it, the goal is to teach them of marine biology type aspect, and also the different types of wildlife and plants and stuff like that that's in the ocean. So it's a combination of having a fun video game, but also learning something that's going to be beneficial for them.
Well, if I may add,
also
add, you hear it so many times in today's grade school is a STEM education. And so this gives an opportunity as today's reliance of our youth or reliance of technology. And it seems like their life is consumed around technology. So what better way to incorporate a educational aspect of learning into gaming as well? So it's a way to embrace the development of technology and also being able to educate our youth today.
Well, Chief, I think you hit it on the head in terms of, as parents, we just got to meet our kids where they are and what they're interested in. We're not going to stop them from wanting to be, digitally entertained. So they might as well be learning something while they're doing something that they're going to enjoy anyway. So I think that's a great pairing to put STEM education along with a video style game that they can be used. Now, Beyond Blue has been released nationally. So does that mean that is it just the youth there on the tribe that can enjoy the game, or can all of us listening to Good Things and Beyond support what you're doing and get our kids involved in Beyond Blue?
No, we're hoping that this game will be able to be offered worldwide. We were able to connect with Elan Media in their involvement in another game, Never Alone, but it is also through a partnership with the Cook Inlet Tribal Council out of Alaska. And so it was our relationship with them and being able to connect with them and come up with this new idea.
Well, I think it's a cool idea, and I know that you guys there made an investment, which means that this is a long-term partnership. It wasn't just sort of a one-time thing. So what does the future hold for the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians in the video gaming sort of realm?
Well, as we stepped into the Beyond Blue and getting the gaming and the educational, but as well as our cultural piece. And so that took it to the next level of incorporating or developing a game that would incorporate our cultural sport of stickball. So, and if you've ever been around the Southeast, stickball is probably the oldest field sport there is, especially from our ancestors playing this many years. You see different versions of stickball within different tribes. In the north, you hear of it called as lacrosse, but it is played with one stick in a cup, where ours is two, all naturally made. The sticks are made from the hickory tree, and the strings are tanned deer hide, and also a lacing of a ball from usually is used of natural deer hide, but circumstantially, if moisture issue, the deer hide stretches. So modernization has kicked in, and we use suede to make the ball. And we see the advancement of other sports that our youth play, whether it's football, basketball, baseball. And that brought us to today. How about incorporating our cultural sport into a video game?
So how long, is there a timeline for that, Chief, or Jay, is there a timeline on when that might be available or created?
We are hoping within the next couple of years. It's been in the works for about 2.5 years now. And we have had an opportunity at our fair last year, and we were supposed to as well. Unfortunate with it's not a good news, but COVID interrupted our fair. But we are continuing on, pressing forward. We'll be interacting our community by allowing some people to interact with the game in its current state. There's 2 versions of the game. There's your traditional play, and it is a very neat version of it. People that have played here in our tournaments, it is a realistic view of the football stadium here at Choctaw Central High School. But we also have come with a mystical type version that allows the mind to become a little bit more, I guess you can say, more liberal-minded in playing the game in the elements of the environment in the woodlands that we're located at.
What's the name of the game that would be based off of stickball?
It's just called Choctaw stickball.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool. What kind of equipment would we need to maybe either play Beyond Blue, which I know is being released nationally, as you mentioned, hopefully worldwide, or the upcoming Choctaw stickball?
I think right now it's you can play it on your computer, personal computer, or your laptop. But there's also the idea of bringing it to your local to your Xbox stations and your portable game stations. That's for the Beyond Blue.
And that would be available, as you stated, in your traditional PC or the other gaming systems, PS4s, Xbox One, Apple Arcade.
So when we go out and encourage our kids on their PCs or PS4s or whatever their gaming device is, I'm a few years behind on that before my kid dives into that, so I apologize for not knowing that terminology just yet. But are we going to help support you guys as well? I know as a financial partner or an investor in this, is this an economic driver too for the tribe?
Definitely so. We've always looking to broaden our economic portfolio here. And hopefully, as we stated earlier, the younger generation today and their reliance and activity with communication through technology. But, we're seeing it right now in the midst of this pandemic, how much people are having to quickly adapt to using Zoom and Teams and other methods of communications through technology.
Yes, everything just shifted. It feels like the whole world went online overnight. If it wasn't already there, it's there now, or it's trying to figure out how to get there. So I think it's pretty cool that you guys have the forethought to think outside of the box and bring something interesting and that has its own Mississippi Choctaw Indian sort of stamp on it. I think it's pretty cool. So where do we go to get it? If I want to go and search out and start playing with Beyond Blue, what do I do next?
We have not released it yet, so we hopefully will be releasing the Beyond Blue nationally. But as far as the Choctaw stickball, we have not released it nationally yet. But we look forward to having that information in the near future.
All righty. Well, super cool. I appreciate both of your time here on Good Things today. Is there anywhere we can go online, Facebook page or social media account or website where we can just keep up with all the good stuff coming out from the Choctaws?
Well, we have our website, www.choctaw.org. Also, we are on Facebook on the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians. And as of right now, if you would like to see some stickball action, this week would have been our annual fair. Choctaw Indian Fair is the Facebook page, so please join us there as we are airing a virtual fair of past games and Also, yesterday would have been our opening night of our fair, and we aired the past pageants of our Choctaw Indian Princess pageant. So please feel free to go on and check us out on both of the pages. Again, on social media via Facebook is Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians page or Choctaw Indian Fair page.
All righty. Well, I appreciate you both. And y'all stick with us. We've got more good